Alright guys, so this is a monster I wanted to work on for like a while, but I've been busy like with ranking up other monsters first. But finally I have a good opportunity to use him, and I actually don't remember like overall very well. So I want to give myself a refresher before I start upgrading him in the dungeon. Cause like having some YouTube monsters upgraded, as I found in like a war with the exclusive restriction, is really helpful. So at rank 0, immune to stun. This is actually great, let me tell you. Teddy Bomb is still seen a lot in PvP, maybe not in the meta as much, but he's still used a ton in PvP. Then immune to blind. Yeah, blind is super common nowadays. You got tons of monsters who can do it. Like Viziel is the first one that comes to mind, but I know there are a lot better monsters, and there's like the Gauntlet, Angelic Gauntlet, which is a kinda, it's used decently. It's a talent that can give total blind, so he's got good immunity to that. And I really like this. Apply stamina apply stamina regeneration to itself at the start of the battle. Let me tell you, in these dungeons and even just in normal battles, stamina is a problem that it always gets brung up. Like, oh, well, you don't have stamina anymore. Oh, drain your stamina again, this and that. So it is a great, maybe not great. It's a great status caster, I'll say that. Would have been better if it was to his whole team. So let's check out his moves. We have So I Made, about 45 damage on a 0 cooldown. That's pretty powerful. Maybe I'll consider writing that, because it's 0 cooldown, 22 stamina. You get it, So I Made Fundy in Monster Legends. If you guys don't know Fundy's content, he's like a Minecraft coding somewhat YouTuber. He also plays in Dream SOP. I'm speaking off prior knowledge. So it's a 0 cooldown, low AoE. Dreaming with your ideas. 26 stamina, 1 cooldown, pretty good. Damage boost and stamina regeneration. It's just for if you want to reapply that stamina regeneration, really. Moderate to all, about 45 damage to all, which is actually really strong. Yeah, it's stronger than this by a lot. So on 3 turn cooldown, 42 stamina. You won't be able to use it a lot, so make sure you like buff yourself before you do. A bucket of lava. It's a bit weaker than Crashing Flames, but it gives burning, and we all know in some matches, a dot is better, a world better. And then, ooh, I love when monsters just have that one massive attack, because then it's just like, ooh, let's see, can I kill? And then boom, usually you have the elemental advantage, and this monster can evidently give himself double damage, so the answer is probably yes. So yeah, I love massive fire attack. 2 turn cooldown, 42 stamina. 42 stamina is pretty steep, admittedly, but 2 turn cooldown for a massive attack with a dot that's not burning is pretty good. So yeah, I'm assuming he slices you with the sword. And I really like this. This is really unique. Maybe not really unique. It's pretty great. A double damage and skill mirror to itself. On it, its cooldown is high. 3 turn cooldown, 48 stamina. So this guy uses a lot of stamina, which doesn't really make sense to me because he's a fox. I'd figure a fox like would be able to do a lot more because, you know, they're swift, fast creatures. But yeah, overall, decent trait for a YouTube monster. And then attack skill set, he's like your typical attacker with 2 dots, but I still happen to be in the mood to enjoy that, and I love his animation. I think his design is sick, especially if you've seen his like character. This is literally kind of like Dream in a sense, although not like Dream, in the sense that this is literally his channel's like emblem turned into a monster, and it has a fantastic design. Ooh, and he can hold a trap. So like you could do stamina regeneration with Slumster's trap. That's great. And then I would definitely go with Kane's sword because, you know, for healing purposes, if he falls below 50, especially if you plan on reflecting moves, it's great to have healing. And I really want to have a self cleanse on this. Oh, what to run? You know, I think I'm gonna run. Oh my god, I thought this was Angelic Gauntlet. I think I'm gonna run Angelic Gauntlet. Something that he himself is immune to, but it adds an extra dot to his burn and bleed. And yeah, pretty great monster. I really like him. That's my monster review of Fundy. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like to boost my ego. Comment, and I will respond. I just love seeing comments. And yeah, subscribe to join the Crab Army. It's the crabs in the description. You get one if you subscribe. And that's about it for this video. Your favorite Omni-Crab, signing out.